Video to further clear up this issue with the Speed Triple 1200 clutch. So we got in and cleaned these areas here where the spring wears. Now that's only been ridden on 4 times, so 2 trips to and from work, so 4 rides of probably 30 minutes, and you can see those springs are already going to work on those surfaces there. Now the cause, this is the plate that goes in the middle. It goes this way. You'll see these springs don't fit in that way, so it's not like the spring's upside down. There's the original witnesses from the bolts. It has 3 of these bolts that go in there. Right, so that guy sits on top of here like that, and these springs go down inside these slots like that. Now what happens is when you first put it together, you can push those springs inwards like that, and you've got a beautiful clutch. Feels absolutely perfect. But then, because of the amount of clearance in this washer, as the torque gets applied, this actually rotates, and you can see there's a ramp just there and there's another one there. Those ramps, they engage here. So as the power comes on, this thing actually screws in and applies even more force, hence what they call a torque assist clutch. And what's happening on these is, as this is spinning, the centrifugal force is pushing outwards on this. Now the other end of this spring sits down in there, and there's like a little metal, for lack of a better term, there's a little C-clip down there, and the spring sits against it. So at that end, when it's got force applied, this thing rotates, and the other end the spring doesn't have to move. But at the top, this is actually held central to the inside of the clutch because it's bolted to this. So the top half of this is held while the bottom half is moving. So what's happening is the spring is rocking like that, and hence why it wears more at the top than at the bottom. You'll see the marks there. Right? Now the culprit is this. In Triumph's wisdom, this is 13 millimeters diameter, and the inside of this spring is 15.6. So I'm going to put that on there, and you have a look down the inside. I'll try and get some light in there, but look how much that moves. That's the culprit right there. So when you first put it together, you can push these springs inwards, and it is absolutely perfect. Now they're not worn, that's just how they are, right? So you can see here that when you first put it together, we pushed that inwards, and the clutch is absolutely perfect, like any other bike. And I rode it to work 30 minutes, just riding sedately, and it was fine. Now, the first time you get up it, and it gets up in high RPM, the centrifugal force throws that outwards, like that. As soon as that throws outwards, it then rubs on the side of these. And once it's rubbing on the side of these, it then tries to limit this thing. So once the torque gets applied and that ramps into position, the friction of all 3 of these pushing hard against the outside tries to stop that coming back. And that's why these bikes are so hard to get into neutral. I'd say that this has always been an issue since these were new. There's no way that, I mean, if it's done that much wear just in, 2 hours of riding, even the bikes given to journalists or whatever, I'd say we're already starting this process, because there's a number of journalists saying they could never get these into neutral way back when these were brand new. But anyway, I'm going to make some spacers up that sit on here that actually align this to this, so it physically can't move outwards. And over the Christmas break, I'll do some riding and see if that solves the problem for good. Cheers. Bye.